Hey guys, I am Adam. Welcome to The Vintage Sanctuary. This is a VR for Drew, a vintage legacy, the mountain man from Georgia, who wants us to show players who did not win a World Series, at least one of them being a non-Hall of Famer. I think he's just tired of seeing Yankees. Seriously, check out Drew's channel. He's got an awesome collection, mostly built over the years, has not purchased so much recently. He's an incredible woodworker, so he has some awesome displays. He tells awesome stories on his channel. It has been my privilege to get to know Drew somewhat better over time, and I hope to, continue to get to know him even better. All right, so let me turn this camera around and let's get rolling. So you can see I only have a few of these, I guess, sort of small posters, and on the left you can see Robin Roberts. Well, one of the best pitchers of the 50s, and he did not win the big one. Check this out. I do not think I've shown this before. 1955 Bowman color TV. Is that sharp or what? Wow. Yes, that is sharp. In case anybody was wondering, that is super sharp and super sweet. Well, the gentleman on the right, early win, 300 win, never won the big one. So look at this stunner. 52 tops early win. Wow. Not a high number, but one of the on the high side numbers. And this one is just glorious. All right, so where shall we go next? Well, next we will go to a man who led or tied in home runs his first 7 years in the league, but never won the big one. So let's make some space for him, and that would be Ralph Kiner. Here's his 49 Bowman. I love it when PSA puts them in these frosted holders, not in baggies, and the size is appropriate to the card. Check this stunner out. I mean, is this a 4? Well, according to PSA, it's a 4. But according to me, it is a gem mint 4. That is so sweet. And the 48-49 leaf Ralph Kiner. I absolutely love these. 48-49 leaf cards. I do not have too many. This one's, the ink's a little bit weak up there, I believe, from the factory. But hey, this is still a really nice card, I think. A little bit of corner wear there, Joe. Just wanted to point that out. But really beautiful. The registration and the color, that's what mattered most. And really, really nice for that card. So Ralph Kiner, what a slugger, but never won the big one. All right, well, where do we go next? Well, you know what? I'm going to take this one out of the sleeve. Don't want to miss a chance to show this magnificent card off. So here we go again. The kid, Ted Williams. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. So we got Ted Williams. I'll just show the one Ted Williams card. I have a few others. I guess if you count the 59 Fleer Ted Williams set, I have several others. How about pairing Ted Williams with a fairly recent pickup that I've shown before, the 66 Topps Yaz. Just an incredibly stunning card. So we're looking at a couple of Red Sox greats here. In fact, we're looking at Triple Crown winners. I believe Ted Williams won 2 and Yaz won 1. And maybe these are the 2 greatest Red Sox of all time. So let's make some room. Who's next? And again, they never won it all. I think they both got to the World Series, but never won it all. Well, this dude, I think, made it to the World Series once and played phenomenally well, but his team did not win. And that would be Barry Bonds. And here's his Leaf Rookie, which I think is just absolutely gorgeous. And this is the Canadian Donruss, essentially the Canadian equivalent of Donruss. So I'll put that there. I have a few Bonds cards, but I'm just going to show two. This one I picked up quite a while ago, early on in my collecting journey, a couple years ago, or maybe 2.5 years ago now. These are so tough to get mint. Look at that nameplate. That is so peachy. Look at that color. His helmet, so peachy. Those armbands, so peachy. The team logo, so peachy. This card is just so peachy. And wonderful. Love that card. So there's Bonds. So where do we go next? Let's make some room and let's see if I can get three cards up here now. The Big Clue from 1952. 3 going on 10. Or who cares what the grade is? Who cares what the grade is? Mangini was just saying the other day, I don't care about the grade, I care about how it looks. This card is absolutely outrageous. And the Big Clue, known for his massive biceps, his mammoth home runs, but also for hitting home runs than the number of strikeouts, and doing that repeatedly during his prime until back issues really kind of slowed him down somewhere in the mid-50s. I also have this 54 Red Heart Big Clue. Oh, the color. Oh, the glorious background color. Oh, oh man, I love this card. Oh, I got to get them usual someday. Someday. Bring back the Red Heart dog food set. And I'm not sure I've shown this one before. Maybe I did at one point. 54 Topps Ted Kluszewski in a 4. But this 4 will have you crying for more. I mean, what else does this 4 have to do? I mean, check out the centering, the color, the vibrancy, the sharpness. This card is outrageous. Hey, let's read some cartoons, shall we? And there's a reason I'm doing this. To improve his 51 batting average, Ted's wife took movies of his swing. At home, Ted studied the films and found what mistakes he had made. The next year, Clue not only corrected those mistakes, but jumped his average from 259 to 320. So why did I read those cartoons? Well, here's the deal. There was somebody else who was known for using film to improve his batting. And this is somebody who never won a World Series. However, he has the highest career batting average since Ted Williams retired in 1960. In fact, this player had a 338 batting average, 3,141 hits. So he's easily in the 3,000 hit club. The 8-time National League batting leader, that's tied with Rogers Hornsby. And here's the deal. Rogers Hornsby was actually identical triplets. There's no way one person could do what he did. It was identical triplets that pretended to be one person and took turns playing Major League Baseball. That's precisely why they were called Rogers Hornsby as opposed to Roger Hornsby. So we are talking about Tony Gwynn. This is his 1987 Topps Tiffany. I went on a little Tiffany spree here, picked up some Topps Tiffany Tony Gwynns. I'm in no rush, but maybe I will eventually have all of the Topps Tiffany Tony Gwynns, at least the base cards. And I want to show them to you kind of in the reverse order of how much I love the image. Now, I think that's a gorgeous image on the 87, but in my mind, this one's a little bit nicer, even though I like the 87 too. This is the 90 Topps Tiffany Tony Gwynn. These are a bit tough. in the higher grades. Who knows how many of them are out in the raw in this condition that would get this grade? I don't know. I absolutely love these Tiffany's. The higher gloss and the nice white cardstock, I think it really is elegance without gaudiness. And then the 86. In an 8, a really sharp 8, a little bit off center. I actually have a 9 coming that I won at auction recently, believe it or not. So I like this 8. I may hang on to it, or it may become a gift, or maybe it gets resold. Probably it becomes a gift or it gets resold. So what would be, we're moving up to my favorite out of the 5 that I have. The 1991 Topps Tiffany Tony Gwynn. I just love that 40th anniversary logo there from Topps. I don't know if I can say in words exactly why, but I really love these 91 Topps. Love that kind of, color on the back. Salmon, I guess. Okay, I have one more. So here's the favorite out of the 5 that I have. And to me, every once in a while, Topps creates this outrageous masterpiece. And to me, they did it with this card. I mean, this card to me is just off the charts gorgeous. One of the most beautiful cards I have ever seen. Love the design, love the colors. Here we go. The 1989 Topps Tiffany Tony Gwynn in a mint 9. Wow. To me, that card is just so beautiful. And I love the black on the back and the pinks and whatever that other color is. It really works. I think this card is just one of the most beautiful cards I have ever seen. So thank you, everyone, for checking out my video where we look at players that never won the big one, but they are, amazing players. Let's see, who did not make the Hall of Fame? Barry Bonds, he was taking the wrong type of vitamins. And Ted Kluszewski probably just wasn't, around quite long enough. I think everybody else made the Hall. Thank you, everyone, for sharing in my joy. Please check out the Drew's channel. Awesome guy, the mountain man from Georgia. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary.